Thanks for joining us. My name is Roger Iles. I'm the CEO of Dog Gon Wild and the inventor of the chicken spinner. We're going to take you through the how-tos so you get a good idea of just really how to use the chicken spinner and some of the best items you can use to spin. The chicken spinner is a behavioral enrichment device or toy for the urban chicken keeper, or actually anyone that really has chickens. This is something very simple. You unscrew the rod from the cap, select the food item that you choose. In this case, we're going to go ahead and use lettuce. Place it down, keeping your fingers behind and body parts behind the skewer. Rotate it, push it through. Take the cap, and you go ahead and reinsert the cap, screwing it back down firmly. At that point, the item is ready to present to your girls. So, using a piece of chain, you can go ahead and vary the height, obviously, to whatever height you choose for your girls. Placing it on the spinner, you'll notice that it does rotate, and this actually helps them and actually starts to eliminate food guarding. As the item moves and swings, it allows for all the birds to engage and feed off this one item. So again, it is a behavior enrichment toy for the chickens. If you gave it in more of a traditional way of putting it into a basket or tub, they all tend to sort of stand over or stand in it, which obviously limits everyone's opportunity to get to the food. Next, we're going to talk a little bit about the slider. This was also developed and designed for everything that you can't skewer, that you can go ahead and use this item. So some things that you could possibly use would be corn on the cob, which is also a particular favorite of my girls. You can use parsley, kale, collards, a variety of different things that you could possibly grow in your own garden. And I'm going to show and demonstrate this to you using the corn on the cob. So the first thing you want to do is go ahead and open up the corn. And simply remove the outer leaves, which also makes great compost. And then taking the corn, place the stalk through the slider, and then just moving the clip firmly down to the stalk. Secure it, and then you're going to go ahead and present this to your girls. And then attaching it using a piece of chain or rope, go ahead and clip it onto that and placing it at the appropriate height for your chickens. One interesting fact about chickens and the movement of the item is that they have a cone which detects motion. And this is a particular favorite for them and for you if you're watching your girls, is as they strike the item, it moves around and they're focused on the item and not each other. So it eliminates the food guarding aspects that you would normally find in more of a traditional way of offering food, whether it's in a small tub or bucket or just casting it on the ground. By suspending it, it keeps these birds engaged and it keeps them actually entertained. So, to purchase your own slider or spinner, you can do that at www.thechickenspinner.com. And for any questions or comments related to chickens and chicken feeding using the spinner or slider, you can reach us at thechickenspinner@gmail.com.